Hello there, human beings of the multiverse, and welcome back to My Hero Academia. This is Season 2, Episode 7, and I'm very excited. I hope everyone is enjoying the reactions. You better be, otherwise you're fired. I don't know how I can fire you, but I can. Mwahahaha. And if anyone writes, well, I guess I'm fired, then in the comment section, I might cry. So please don't do that. Your words do wound. No, but seriously, they do. Don't hurt me. Last episode was incredible. It was a work of art. And we're going to have to talk about some very things I said. I am about to publish the reaction to the episode now. So I'm intrigued to see what the reaction is to my comments on Endeavour. I am very intrigued, actually, to see what my comments are on Endeavour. But, I think they were just. People may disagree with me. I'm about to publish it right now. However, we were getting into the episode in a moment, but I still stand by what I said. And, who knows? There may be more story. And there may be something else that comes up, and I'm going to put a little warning. Discussion at the end of the video gets graphic. The video deals with serious issues. Please, let's have a respectful discussion, and that counts for this episode as well. Because there is a lot to say, and I still stand by what I said. I truly do. However, episode 6 was ace. We saw Todoroki's backstory. We learned about not only his mother being forced into this marriage, apparently, we still don't know the full details, if she was forced and she didn't want to have sex, and that seems to be the way it's going, considering she burned the side of Todoroki's face with boiling water. That sickens me. But, you know, it's such a difficult one, because if she has been raped by Endeavour, who I still don't quite know how he pulled that off with all the fire, but whatever, that seems slightly less, when I was joking about it before and now I know the situation, that it feels like I shouldn't have made jokes about it, but I didn't know. It's very weird. It's a very weird topic. Regardless, seeing that she's obviously suffering with emotional trauma, or she was when he was a kid from that, which is totally 100% understandable, makes you think that, yeah, Endeavour did rape her. Even if it wasn't like, I'm not talking like grab the hands, force it down. If you don't want to have sex with someone and you're having sex with that person, that's rape. It's not. If you are not even unwilling, but if you do not want to, then you are not. It is not consensual, and that makes it rape. And that's very easy. It's very easily boxed in there, because that's what it is. And she's obviously suffering with the psychological effects of that. As far as I know, I don't know the full story. We don't know the full backstory, but and I haven't. I don't know. I just googled in case and people there was a lot of forums about it. So it's obviously a very much discussed topic, and I think we should definitely discuss it as well. But we'll come to that. But his mother obviously is. Do you know what? It is so difficult to talk about, especially for someone who you know has never really dealt with anything like that in his life. So it's really hard for me to give a perspective on something I don't really know anything about. I know the basic facts and the basic details from what we've got. But it's a very dark thing. And I'm really struggling to talk about it. Oh, and there's someone at the door. You know, and I'm struggling really to talk about it because I don't know the situation, so we're going to move on. But that's how it looks. That's how it looks to me at this point. And it's a very serious topic to deal in within this show, and yeah, arranged marriage is something that happens in the world still to this day, and it's crazy. However, moving on to a slightly lighter note, we went back to the stadium. Mineta is literally the worst. Is he though? And I loved seeing everyone, like, poor Momo, she had to like make the cheerleading costumes, and it was like, what such a waste of her abilities. And I felt really bad for her. But you know, that's how Mineta rolls, I'm afraid. Because he's the worst. Is he? No, probably not. But Shinso's power, that one seemed to have got a lot of people. That one seems to have affected a lot of people as well, because his abilities are, you talk to him, you go under his control, by the looks of it. And I don't quite know how that works, and I'm sure we'll learn in this episode, but it's pretty fucking irritating, I should imagine. Especially trying to fight him, and every second you're like, no, can't move. That must be pretty tough, to be fair. However, we did see that the dude is creepy, and it was decided that our very own Izuku Midoriya would be facing him, which I'm not too happy about, because I worry, especially at the very beginning of that, where Izuku basically just spoke to him and froze, and that was not very good. But I do love how much we're hanging out with all the new characters. I think that's really cool that we get to see them and we're sort of learning about them, which is cool. I like that a lot, because it shows that this isn't just all about Izuku, it's about all these other people who actually matter and who are important, and I like that. They are not extras. And Izuku, though, he went into the fight, he was like, I can do this, and he couldn't do it. So what I'm hoping for this episode is, I'm hoping we're going to see more different kinds of fights. So we're going to see other students face off with each other, not just Izuku's fights. I want to see everyone's fights. I want to see it go down. I want to see Momo, and I want the what's his fucking name? Hang on. I want to see Momo, I know this name. I'm going to be really annoyed when I don't get it. It's gonna really kick my ass when I find it. Tokoyami. It's such an easy name to remember. I'm being serious. I want to see that. I want to see so much. So much. Give me the bloodshed. No, maybe not. Maybe that's a little too far. But I do want to see some kick-ass action, and I want to see Izuku get back up and win. You can break his mind control, I'm sure of it. Just, you know, do something epic. Punch him in the face, that'll work. Because when you're mind controlled, you have that ability, obviously. I know these things. Thank you very much for discussing a very important topic at the beginning of this episode. We're not going to talk about it too much more because I don't want to bring a downer on the reaction or anything. And not to say that sexual assault is a downer. No, not at all. But it is a very serious topic, and you guys are here for an enjoyable time. So we've had that, we're moving on, and this is My Hero Academia. Let's go! So just on the topic, while we're here, while we watch this little recap, I just read a comment that said, from the video I just published, that it will be explained later on. So we're not going to discuss it until we see it explained later on. Okay? Alright, let's have fun. Oh, Laser Beam Dick's here. Poster.
You can also win by getting the other person to try. Perfect example of why the entrance exam isn't rational.
Oh.
Why is that?
Since we're on to the individual matches, I had some information compiled about our final competitors. Shinso failed the practical exam to get into the hero. Midoriya would almost win. But he'd have to overcome Shinso's brainwashing to
Are you gonna step in?
Either way, this match will be over quickly. What are you doing, kid? Get back in there and
You're a legend.
You're a good guy, Ojiro.
You are, Ojiro.
I know this
You're a
sounds
good guy.
selfish, but I'll say it anyway.
Fist bump?
Beat this guy for you and me, alright?
Yeah!
My best.
Fist bump buddies. Are they all the previous All For Ones? Holy shit! What is happening? What the fuck is going on? I believe it's All For One.
Wait. What's this? Midoriya stopped just in time!
You fucking legend!
Pushing me out! You've gotta be kidding me! Get out of this ring, you lucky rat!
Come on, Izuku, yeah!
No! I refuse to let this be the end!
Just like...
I'm the bad guy.
Aww.
But you know what? I'm not.
Yay, I like you. You okay? You appear to be on the ground.
You were that good! You're the star of our program!
I can't believe you put up such a great fight against the dude who was in first place earlier. Listen to them.
With a quirk like that, it would be very simple to capture dangerous villains. Wish I had it.
I can't believe they stuck him in general studies. Those idiots.
Well, there are
Holy fuck.
applicants each year. Guess sometimes people slip through the cracks.
If only he had more comment.
Relate to.
Yeah, but I still couldn't go easy on him. I
Nope,
have to keep my eye on the prize.
you do.
On the top. Just like you've said.
Oh, poor little darling. Have you been putting too much pressure on him again?
Necessary and that hurt!
Yeah, All Might. I had some kind of vision in the match. There were people. Maybe.
Understand what I'm saying? You're different from your siblings. You're my greatest masterpiece.
Is that all you have to say to me, you bastard?
Ooh.
I'll win this match and advance using only Mom's quirk. I won't give you the pleasure of seeing me use yours.
Even if that works for you in this tournament.
They're not standing around!
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the ring! Our next player!
And who's up? Ooh. Oh no. You.
Expenses are really great.
Oh dude, I'm so sorry.
From the hero course, it's Hunter
This is not going to end well for you.
versus...
Apologies.
Ooh.
Is that an earthquake?
What the heck is going on? Was that...
Oh. Show dickhead who's boss.
Don't you think you went overboard?
Tell the truth, Pharaoh. Can you move at all?
Are you kidding? Obviously not. My body is freezing.
Pharaoh has been immobilized. Todoroki advances.
Zero feel better. Todoroki took a moment to melt his opponent from the ice prison he'd created. For some reason, in that moment, he looked very sad to me.
Well, that's just fucking heartbreaking, isn't it? So that was such an ace episode. I loved it so much. We're gonna start off with we start off with Izuku under mind control, which was terrifying in itself because we really saw what this Shinzo could do. He had him down for the count. He was walking, and then it came to him that Ojiro had said basically, you know, he got bumped by the girl with the green hair. He got bumped, and after that, he was able to think clearly again. He couldn't remember anything, so it obviously, like, some kind of physical contact can knock them out of it. If it's possibly, like, I don't imagine, like, opening a door or something could do it, but if, like, it's actual, like, a bit of a shock to the system, it sort of wakes you out of it. So it's a very powerful but very easily breakable ability. I don't know if he can do it on more than one person at once, though. I suggest he can, because his entire team didn't know about it, so that's actually pretty cool as well. So Ojiro was pretty key in what he was saying about the bumping and everything, and then it was like all for one and one for all, with the one for all, obviously, and like, just like that, just like that, caused such a shockwave that not only did it break his fucking fingers, I mean, that seems a little OP, but he woke him up from the trance, and he was like, right, and I thought he was going to, like, run in and do some, like, I mean, I always know with this hand, because it was, which hand was fucked? I think it was this one. Not with that, no, it was this one. Not with that hand, because it was fucked, but, like, I thought it was, like, do some, like, blocking and some, like, fight. Nope, he just grabbed and he just started shoving. He was, like, just running across the pitch, just shoving. I thought, like, do you not get any combat training at all, Izuku? He's just, like, running across, going, I got you. This dude's just, like, decking him in the face, and Izuku's just not giving up. And then he managed to flip Izuku, but Izuku did, like, the reverse flip and threw him over his shoulder, much like he did to Kachan. In fact, exactly the same as what he did to Kachan. And I liked how Eraserhead was like, he's not only learning from his things, he's using it to give him an advantage in every situation. I absolutely love that analogy, because it's very, very true. Izuku Midoriya is impressive as fuck. And I love him so much. And he got back in action and he won. And even Kachan was surprised to see the move that took him down used on Shinzo. I thought that was very clever. But it also shows that you have to use everything you know to advance further. Do you know what I mean? And I love that. It was he's still a tough kid, Shinzo. I love what he said about to Izuku about, you always have to have your guard up, which is when he throws him again, because you never know. Because if you don't, someone will take you down. And I think that's really clever. That's a very cool line. But as a hero, you always have to have your guard up. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't say that's a great thing for life, though. Let your guard down sometimes in safe company. Because otherwise, you won't have any safe company. And then we got to I love the Kaminari bit. I can't never say his fucking name. Kaminari. Oh, maybe I got it. I love that bit where he was like, wow, Izuku, so he's like, shut up, you stupid, what did he call him, shocker, or something like that, shut up, something like Zappy, or I don't know, it was so funny, and I just love how Kachan's like, that nerd, he really wants to win. I'm like, yeah, duh, you know he wants to win, that's been his goal for so long now, he wants to win, and you can't blame him. I loved how Todoroki is so hell-bent against working with his dad, and who can fucking blame him? The dude's an arsehole, and we don't like him. Even without the other things, he's not a very nice guy. I mean, he described his child as a masterpiece, or was it masterwork? Either way, not what you should be describing your children as, let me just say. Not at all. It should be something like my cute little perfect bunny, not my masterpiece. Makes you sound like a fucker. You didn't, like, go to art school to make him, mate. It's that's a very dark situation, but I am excited to see where it progresses as well. I think this show is legit awesome, and I loved the fight between Todoroki and, because I forgot his name, shit, Tape Boy. And they were all like trying to make him feel bad, going, what was it, like, you tried your best or something like that. And Todoroki's like, I'm really sorry, let me just, like, unfreeze you. But I get it, he wants to win, and you really can't blame him, I don't think. Because if you're in that situation and, you know, it's a tough one, it really is. I would want to win. So, but he was definitely angry, and he was definitely like, you know, fuck this situation. And I would have been too, because at the end of the day, his dad's basically made him to be this fucking robot, this perfect robot hero who can beat All Might, and he's not, he's a kid. And that's not fair, that's not fair at all, and I don't know, it doesn't there's something about it that really touches. Sounds weird, but you know what I mean. It really gets to my heart, and I want to see Todoroki win with just his his mother's side, because that is what it's about, isn't it? He wants to stand up to his father and be like, no, fuck you, you dickhead. And honestly, I'm with him. I'm with him 150%. I'm with him all the way to Timbuktu and back, wherever Timbuktu. Does anyone actually know where Timbuktu is? Google it, find out for me. But no, I am adoring this fucking show. It is so good. And I can't wait. I legitimately cannot wait. I want the next episode now, but I have to wait until next week. So thank you for watching. I love you all. I have been Torchwood Boy, you've been awesome, and this has been My Hero Academia, episode... Bye.